After a long day at work or if someone is bothering you, it's wonderful to have someone to vent to who is completely on your side. Even though you might not always be in the right, the occasion is already gone, so there's no need to plan a phone call or make a trip to a friend's house. You don't have to go on awkward dates. You could just text your lover or even return home to your relationship and let loose. The awkward dates or simply going on dates with strangers that you know nothing about make it feel forced to fill the awkward silence and make you feel like you have to hide your true nature to some extent in order to impress the person sitting across from you. However, when you go out on dates with your partner, you are both entirely at ease and simply enjoying each other's company in a finer and more romantic environment than you would in your typical day-to-day interactions. When a relationship exists, when you see couples out on their first dates, you don't feel the least bit envy of their situation as they make awkward small chat and get to know one another for the first time. After leaving your relationship, when you are re-entering the dating scene, while undoubtedly fascinating and novel, you certainly miss the ease and comfort you experienced when going out to eat or have a drink with someone you have been dating for a while. 3. Having someone to lean on when you're not feeling your best. It can be intimidating to simply enter a restaurant to meet up with pals. However, having someone on your arm can reduce your worries and give you a sense of backing from someone who truly understands and gets you. Being in a relationship is wonderful because no explanations are necessary since the other person just gets it. You don't have to put on an act around them, you can just be yourself. Even among your closest pals, you are constantly portraying a different iteration of yourself. In contrast, it's just the real you in a relationship. Being single can be draining since you don't have that special someone who understands you as no one else does. You might want to avoid socializing altogether since you constantly have to pretend, put on an act, and explain things about yourself to other people. When you're dating, you have someone to hang out with. You don't even have to talk to them if you don't want to. You can just sit there together and be silent. After a relationship, you absolutely miss that. You know you found your person and a place in the world where you feel understood and welcomed in a manner you've never felt before, when you feel like you've actually met someone who not only understands your particular brand of strange, but is actually weird in the same way you are. You start to wonder if you'll ever meet someone who would comprehend you and tolerate your weirdness in the same manner that your ex-partners did. Do I need to mention anything further about wedding season given number 5? Not having to worry about plus ones, nobody wants to be in a rush to find a plus one. When you have a partner, automatic dips occur, and the terrible, when you're going to find someone, concerns are eliminated. Additionally, you have a plus one for everything. When you're dating, you always have a plus one. You have a buddy to help you navigate all the uncomfortable social gatherings and demanding cocktail parties that you didn't really want to attend in the first place. Whether it's a friend's party where you don't know many people, a wedding, a birthday party, a business party, or a family gathering, you always have a plus one with you and someone to help certain social occasions run a little more smoothly. You also have someone to depart with whenever you choose, in addition to someone to arrive with and chat with the entire time. As opposed to needing to make the awkward Houdini escape at an appropriate time during the night. When you leave with your permanent movie partner, you feel much less awkwardly saying goodbye to other folks. One of the best things about being in a relationship is that you always have someone to watch movies with, whether it be on Netflix at home or out at the theater. Because you can never find anyone else who wants to see the same movies as you do while you're single, you either have to make plans in advance with a friend or decide not to go to the movies at all. Besides, how are you going to get away with watching the brand new romantic comedy? In order to deal with your loneliness, you'll probably wait till you can watch it online and binge watch it, while filling your face with any carbon fiber snack you can find. Let's face it, going to the movies becomes much less often when you are single. Additionally, watch a lot more alone movies. Although unfortunate, that is the reality. Going out to eat and seeing a movie are perhaps the two most significant activities in a relationship. Being in a relationship means you always have the ideal movie buddy at your fingertips. It is so comforting to have someone with whom you can just be yourself. There is a lot of cuddling involved in being able to unwind and relax with someone else, while also knowing that they don't judge you and just accept you as you are. When you're single, can you even cuddle? What will you put in your single nightstand? Unless you live with a pet. When you're single, your large throw pillow will be the closest thing you'll get to cuddling. Are you linked up? Even more crucial than having wonderful love is undoubtedly having amazing cuddling. It's one of a relationship's biggest comforts. One of the hardest things to give up when you're freshly single is the warmth and closeness of cuddling on rainy days spent in bed or cozying up together on the couch to watch a movie. You'll probably cut back on some of your pleasure. The only romantic memories you have are of the two of you embracing and talking sweetly under the covers during your previous relationship. To help us, please watch this video. Please subscribe and send this video to anybody you think will benefit from it the most.